Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jackson Jet Setting Resort review. Today we're checking out the Hyatt Regency Newport Beach in Orange County, California. It's a hotel that's located really close to the peninsula in Newport Beach. It has its own included pitch and putt golf course, which is amazing. And I got upgraded to a massive 3-bedroom, 2-story villa with its own private pool. So we're gonna check everything out, but before we do, let's get there from Phoenix, Arizona. We got the whole family in tow here. We got Roman and my wife, my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's check things out.
Yeah, and literally
Hi, buds.
you were a D2.
Flying with a baby can be a little difficult, but we're trying to make things as easy as possible on ourselves when we do. Flying Southwest for the short hour-long flight to John Wayne Airport. We do have escape lounge access today because we do have a few guests in tow. So the escape lounges with your Amex Platinum card do still let in up to 2 free guests per card, and we each have a card. So that worked out really well. Everyone got some food quickly before the flight, including Roman.
Definitely improved from my last couple of visits. I feel like we've had enough spillover from the Centurion Lounge that they had to up their game. So pretty nice. Very easy flight into Orange County. Pretty quick from Phoenix. Now we're walking over to grab the rental car. A little bit of a walk from the baggage claim. The fam's gonna handle the bags. I'm gonna handle the Alamo rental car here. Booked through Costco, $219 for like 4 nights, 5 days. So not a bad price at all. And it's for a minivan. It's gonna fit us all. So let's go get our rental car.
Went over to the desk to find that they told me to go over to the garage, which is a quick walk across the street. This airport's pretty small. Everything is kind of located in one terminal, even though they call it 2 separate terminals. This is one long big room. So a quick little elevator ride down to the desk. Found that it was a little busy here, but they rushed through things and decided, hey, no need for a minivan. We got a nice Grand Wagoneer for you.
So we're all checked in here at the Hyatt Regency, parking the car. Fortunately, they did lose Roman's pack and play Southwest, so it's gonna be on the next flight. It's easy to get here from Phoenix, luckily, but got a $100 credit towards another Southwest flight as a result of the delay, so not bad there. I'm gonna check and see what credit card I used. Maybe it will trigger the baggage delay reimbursement, which is always exciting for us travel bloggers because it can result in some free items as a result of having the right credit card and booking on that card. So we're gonna check that out, but we're gonna get settled into our villa. This is probably one of the best upgrades I have ever gotten. Let's check it out. Gigantic parking lot here at the Hyatt Regency Newport Beach. Do some concerts here, so they kind of need the space. Parking was free for me as a globalist. I think it's about $44 a night if I didn't have that status, so pretty nice benefit there. Just FYI, you only get free parking as a globalist when you're staying on points somewhere. So this 15,000 point night hotel ran for about $330 a night this weekend, plus free parking, free breakfast in the morning. It's a great deal. Pretty big property. They said it was a walk from the self-parking. Sent Laura over on the golf cart with the bags and Roman. Make it a little easier on them. It is a bit of a walk. Guess I maybe should have just walked through the pool area, but not sure if that's open right now, given it's late at night. Honestly, this is one time I definitely used the map provided. This is quite a maze of a property. Will I ever see my family again?
So the bag that was delayed, of course, was our pack and play. So the hotel was quick to provide one for Roman for the evening, which is awesome. We have a 3-bedroom villa here, so we set it up just in one of the rooms just to get everything set up for him. Before I show you the rest of the villa, I wanted to show you room 337, which is a traditional globalist upgrade. So I used a guest of honor booking actually to allow for my mother-in-law and her room to be upgraded to a suite. Turns out we really didn't need to do that since we got a 3-bedroom, but this room was pretty massive, 2 bathrooms, Big living room with a Murphy bed, which is not something you see all the time. Really only see that at Disney World in some of their rooms now. But overall, really nice room in terms of size. This hotel definitely needs like some renovations all around, but I love the charm of this hotel. Just really good service, and it's in a great location, I think. Did go to college in the area, so it has a nice little soft spot for me there too. This is one reason why I just love Hyatt Globalists. They really treat the top tier members that stay 60 nights a year or more really well. You get these suite upgrades that tend to be just ginormous compared to the competition out there. We get the free full breakfast. It's not just some continental breakfast. And they just, deliver a bunch of points back to you when you spend on property too. Just a really good deal all around. Check out my villa. This is Villa B. So it has its own building. There's 4 total in the hotel, so they each have their own private pool. Right as you enter, we're gonna head straight upstairs and check out the 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms up here first, and then head downstairs. You've already seen the 3rd bedroom, see the bathroom, and then the private pool, the kitchen, and the living room. So here's what I consider to be the 2nd bedroom, not necessarily the master bedroom. Kind of a weird layout of this place, to be honest with you, but it just fits so many people. This room would be going for over $3,000 a night. So a really, really good deal in terms of an upgrade on something that cost me about $300 worth of points, 15,000 points a night. Every bathroom here having a shower and tub combo, but you have a lot of little toiletries that not every bathroom is gonna have in every hotel. Like you have mouthwash, you have toothbrush, everything. They really just provided a whole bunch of stuff for us, which is awesome. Now we're gonna walk over to the master bedroom. So this has a balcony that overlooks sort of a grassy area. It's not, an ocean view by any means. I mean, there is actually a little bit of water that you can see from the front, and we'll show you that when it's daylight. But it's not like a beach view by any means. The Hyatt Regency Newport Beach's location is definitely kind of a back bay, but you can walk across PCH and then you're on kind of the main area, Balboa Island and the peninsula on a quick little ferry across. Huge closets here too. Just a massive amount of room for a suite. Heading into the bathroom, you can see that the tile's a little dated for sure, but 2 sinks here, lots of toiletries available for free. You're gonna have that new shampoo that they switched out a couple years ago in the Hyatt Regencies. That's all pretty standard. Little toilet over there. But now we're gonna move downstairs to the living room. So the living room is gonna be located off of that 3rd bedroom. You're gonna have a lot of things here, little desks to work at, 2 seating chairs, a nice little couch, and then even a fireplace, which is great. We'll go and explore the kitchen after that. 4-seat dining room table, and then a sink, included some soaps. You also have an oven, microwave, full-size refrigerator, a Keurig machine that could fit like 1,000 different Keurig pots, which is pretty cool. Only thing this place doesn't have is a washer dryer. That was a little bit of a bummer. Wish that we did have that. Would have been helpful with the baby for sure, but no complaints here. Just plenty of space for us for our 2-night stay at the Hyatt Regency Newport Beach. Let's take a look inside the cabinets, just in case you're thinking of booking. Not like the most, like I've stayed at a lot of timeshares that include a lot of, plates and napkins and knives and all that stuff. You have a little bit of that, but I feel like, it's not as filled out as some of the timeshare properties I've stayed with Hyatt, but, has plates and cups and wine glasses and that sort of thing. Here's the bathroom for the third bedroom, so pretty standard, actually probably the nicest of the bathrooms in the whole place. You have a nice little walk-in shower. So I guess this isn't actually a tub combo. This is actually a walk-in shower. So that's one thing to note. If you're into that, is you have a walk-in shower here on the bottom floor. Now let's go check out the awesome private pool. It was absolutely freezing on our stay, so we did not use the pool, but has some nice seating areas nearby for those warmer weather months. So now I'm gonna take my kid with me and we're gonna do a full resort tour as we always do on the channel here. If you like this type of content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Like the video, it really helps us out. Here's overlooking our outside front patio. There are some seats for you to sit at and enjoy the views. You have a little bit of the back bay. You see the boats there in the distance. Now, one thing you got to know about this property, it is pretty old. It's been around since I think the 50s. So they've built different buildings in different decades. There's a lot of elevation changes here. Just know that there are just a lot of fun hidden little details that you can go find, like this awesome outdoor atrium. And then a little garden. But we're heading to the very front of the property. Right as you drive in, you see the nice sign, Hyatt Regency Newport Beach. As you drive past to go find parking, over to the right is going to be the pitch and putt course. This is a 9-hole golf course that's included in the resort fee. I don't pay a resort fee as a globalist, and no one does if you are actually staying on points, but really nice inclusion here. They have equipment. You don't really need much. You just need basically 2 clubs. It's a lot of fun. Definitely recommend doing it, and it actually has some really pretty ocean views from some of the holes. Here's the main entrance. So you see up ahead, that's where you'll drop your bags off and do any valet parking. It's also where the main lobby is. Some offices over to the left. Self-parking is going to be down the hill from here. It is a bit of a trek if you are self-parking. Self-parking, I believe, was over $40 a night. I think it was $45 a night for your car. So did save a lot of money by booking this on points as a globalist. Did not have to pay that, as I mentioned earlier in the video. Here's the main porte cochere with the valet. As you walk in there, you'll hit the lobby. Over to the left, though, is going to be the shore restaurant. So this is where Globalist breakfast is. It's also open for lunch and dinner. Pretty decent menu in here. We had some good breakfast for sure. And then they actually have a little ticket booth because the Hyatt Regency Newport Beach actually has an awesome summer concert series. Went here in college for some of the acts. Definitely skews a little bit older, but there's definitely some great artists coming in here. But we're going to walk into the main lobby here. This is the check-in desk area. Then you're going to have a little snack stand over to the right for anything sundry-wise that you need. That's going to be open 24/7. Entrance to the shore bar up ahead, shore restaurant. It's a great little look inside here. They actually have some patio seating as well as indoor. Really nice, airy, like very sunny room for breakfast to start your little California day. Over to the left is going to be the lobby bar, so that's going to be open pretty late into the evenings. You got a full cocktail menu, of course, beers and wines. So if you're looking for maybe a beverage after getting in, this is going to be your spot. And that's going to open up to a nice little courtyard. Some seating over there as well. There is one hotel tower that's located right here in the lobby. The rest of the hotel kind of spreads out across the couple acres that they have here at the Hyatt Regency Newport Beach. So just know when you're booking or when you're checking in, if that's something important to you, definitely request that tower. That's the tower that actually the suite that Globalists normally get upgraded into, room 337, that's in this tower. Now we're going to walk outside and go visit the main pool. So the main pool is going to have the water slide on property. They're going to have a little small splash pad for the kids, a few poolside games as well. A lot of fun little nooks and crannies to explore here, but if you are someone, maybe you have a stroller like we did, or maybe you have some mobility issues, this is a tough resort to navigate around. I'm just going to be honest. Multiple stairs, multiple bricks, and different types of pavement. So just keep that in mind if that's something important to you or if that's a concern. You may want to think about where you're actually staying here. Now, the first day of our stay, to my dismay, the water slide was closed for emergency repairs. It's not really much of a water slide. I think if I got to ride it on this trip, it'd probably be a 2 out of 10. Not very exciting, just one little helix there. Try and rate the water slides on this channel. But it's nice that they have one. So they do have one. They get credit for that for sure. But the rest of the pool is kind of a standard hotel pool. Kind of reminds me of like an apartment complex pool, just a little bit bigger. There are a few other pools on property that we'll go check out in this video. So there's a couple different options for you, but kind of a motel style to the rooms surrounding the pool, which is a little bit different. A lot of people kind of expect there to be enclosed hallways nowadays, but not so here at the Newport Beach Hyatt Regency. There are a couple hot tubs sprinkled about the resort, including one here at the main pool. So that was the Oasis pool area. We're going to check out the Serendipity pool area in the Lido section of the hotel. This area has a nice little cactus garden. I do love that they do this here. Really a nice, like, hey, I'm not from this area. What type of plants are they planting around here? So they got that available for guests. Fun to learn about some cacti. But a pretty standard kind of apartment complex style pool here. Does have its own hot tub. So it's convenient for people around this area, the Lido area, but nothing to like travel to, not a destination pool.
Do imagine that on the warmer days it's going to be a pretty stiff competition for some beach chairs, but let's go check out what's going on over at the golf course, where a lot of the activities that are included in your resort fee you can rent. So you can rent golf clubs, you can rent bikes, they have sports equipment. Pretty cool here. You even have beach volleyball with the golf course beyond. So last time we stayed here, bikes were available to be rented with the resort fee from the shack over there next to the golf course, but looks like they are waiting on new bikes because those bikes about 7 years ago when we stayed here last were pretty junky. So good that they're getting new bikes. Bummer we can't rent bikes this trip, but looks like the golf course is open to the public for very cheap prices for Newport. Play golf with, so it's just a little pitch and putt course. But it's free for the resort fee, so definitely take advantage of that if you're staying here and you're into golfing, or if you've ever wanted to golf. It's free and it's very casual, no dress code or anything like that. Very easy.
Another area is the Balboa building with their indulge pool. This is a nice kind of upscale looking pool. It seems like some of the money has gone into that. They have shuffleboard nearby, which is great too. I did also want to detail the resort's fitness center. So this is located in the Lido building. The second pool, the kind of apartment style pool, is nearby. So a small room, but does have a Peloton bike and pretty much all you can need to get a workout in. So like I said, this is an awesome location for a resort. It's a short walk away from the peninsula and Balboa Island. I do recommend maybe Ubering over to the more popular parts of the peninsula though, if you're looking to get your day going a little bit quicker. But we went on a nice little beach walk down the boardwalk. It's just absolutely great here. Fast forwarding a little bit to breakfast time, it was time for breakfast yet again, and wanted to detail what I normally got here. I got the avocado toast both days, got a nice little fruit bowl there, and iced coffee, and that was all included in my stay. Decided to try out golfing with the kid, and it went overall pretty well. He did get a little fussy there in the middle, but we were able to finish our round. And if you do need tennis courts on property, they are located right next to the golf course, but you do have to do a little bit of finagling because it is technically a private club, but you do have access to the tennis courts if you're staying at the Hyatt Regency Newport Beach. So that's it from the Hyatt Regency. It's time to go check into our next hotel, which is the Disneyland Hotel. So stay tuned for that. Thanks a lot for watching, and let me know if you have any questions about the Hyatt Regency Newport Beach.